Kaboom, kabang, kaching, everybody. My name is Keith Carberry. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to be talking about the Power Lead System and building our sales funnel. Now, one of the things that we've already done already is that we've created a sales page or an opt-in page. We've also created a new thank you page. We've created a couple other things. We've created the emails. One of the problems that we have with our emails is that they all went out to me all at one time. I went back in there this morning and I found out what the problem was, and I've resolved it, so I'm pretty happy about that. If I'm a little too loud again, please let me know. But you should be able to see me fine, and things should be working. We are using a different room. You probably can't tell much other than the color of the room is a little bit different than it typically looks. So I want to thank you for joining us, and we're going to get right down into the presentation. Now, because we are using a different room and I'm using a different browser today, I might run into a slight problem where I might have to leave and come back in again, but hopefully that is not going to be the case. But you will notice that I will freeze, my image will freeze while I get ready to go into desktop sharing. Again, welcome and thanks for joining us, and let's see what happens here. Okay, it shows here that desktop sharing is active. If for some reason desktop sharing is not active, then please somebody send me a Skype message saying that it's broken, and I will look into it. But it looks like we should be fine. Again, we're going to go over a little bit of what we've already done, and then we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of what we need to do to get the sales funnel completed. I don't know if we're going to get the sales funnel completed today, but certainly by tomorrow. There are a couple little things that we want to do to make sure that our sales funnel and emails last a little bit longer than the 5 emails that we've already created. And there's a way to do that. So without any further ado, let me go into the back office of the Power Lead System. And you should see that now. And the first thing we want to do is we want to go into, I'm going to go into emails to show you what problem we had, and apparently I just didn't save it correctly. I'm going to go into my emails and I'm going to view edit campaigns. So one of the first things that we did last week is that we created a campaign. We talked about list building. We talked about how important list building is and how we have an ability with the Power Lead System to pull people away from sales, from safe lists and all these different types of lists for free to have them join our list building service. So those people who are in safe lists are looking to grow their list. So what better than to try to grab them away and say, hey, we're going to show you how to grow a list. Come sign up, because these people are looking for a way to grow their lists, and we're going to be able to teach them how to do that. That is, that's a niche field, going after a niche, giving them a niche product that they want anyway. So that's a great way to grow a list. All right, so let's go down here to the list that I created. Okay, list building success is what we called it. There are 5 emails that we created. Now, when I did a test last week, and I did a test to send them, they all were sent out on the same day. When I came in here this morning, there was a reason for that. These were all lined up, all the days sent were lined up as zeros. So on my bad on doing that, I changed the numbers around so that the first lesson is going to be received immediately. The second lesson will be received 1 day later. Then we'll skip a day and we'll send out another message. Then we'll go again on the 4th day and send out a message. And then the last one will be on the 6th. But what we really want to do is we want to be able to send out more than just 5 emails to a customer. Now, we know these customers that sign up with us over the next couple coming days are going to want to talk about list building. So what we're going to need to do tomorrow, because I don't think we'll be able to get it done today, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to add either more emails here, right in this section, or shift them and merge them into another campaign. And one way that we can do that is we can click on merge another campaign into this campaign. And we would click on this button here, and we would do something like, let's say that we wanted to send them for free members only PLS opportunity campaigns, and we could do that. So we'd simply click on that, and we look at these, and we'd like add this to the list building success, right? And that would be some way of merging that. So I have not personally figured out how we want to do this, and if somebody has an idea of how we might want to do this, certainly let me know. My belief is that we should find another lesson, another set of lessons on list building. Now that you've learned, because these are basic lessons on list building, and we can send them to a more advanced section of emails on advanced list building techniques. And I'm sure that over the next 24 hours I can grab 5 or 6 additional emails on advanced list building techniques. Remember, our goal after this is all done over the next 48 hours is to then go into Safe Lists and promote our website. And let's take a look and see what our website looks like, by the way. So let's see, I'm going to open up a new page, and we created listbuildingistrulyamazing.com. And I click on enter. And I'm going to stop this. Okay, so this is what it looks like. There's a video email here. To the right is explode your profits with list building. Take action now. I'm going to minimize this, reduce this size a little bit if I can. Yeah. Absolutely right. Whoops. Here's the video, and I'm basically thanking the crowd. It's kind of a stiff crowd for saying, "You're right, I am a list building king, and if you want to learn more about it, put your name, email address, and cell phone." Now, one of the reasons why I added cell phone is that cell phones are a great way to send to get text messages. So if you're a member of any text message system, I would highly recommend that you always get a cell phone. And, it's more powerful. You're going to lose people by asking for a cell phone. Yeah, you probably will. But you probably don't want those people anyway. You want to be able to find a way to get in touch with these people, your new people, as best as you possibly can. And one way is by providing a cell phone, and you can start to send them text messages. Now, one of the things we haven't done here is we haven't said why you want to send a cell phone. What I'd like to do here is say provide your cell phone number so we can send you a special gift via text message. And we need to say certain things like data and message rates may apply. Something along those lines. We're going to do it legally. So those are a couple other things we want to do to clean up this particular page. All right, so let's go back to email campaigns. We know that we've got 5 in here now, and we want to add more. We've already created the opt-in form, and we've created the awesome, easy-to-read download page, which was something along the lines of, let's see, I think it was Vircast. Something, I'm trying to remember what it was here, if I can remember. I can't remember, so how do we find that out? So what we need to do is we need to go back here, go to Manage Websites. That's not the one. My Web Pages. Here's the list building success here. We're going to edit this because in this page we told it where we want to send the emails. Excuse me, the sign-ups will be redirected to this page here. Copy it. Let's make sure it's here. Okay, so again, once somebody signs up, fills out this information, puts in the code, and clicks on See How It Works, they're automatically sent to the download page, which is congratulations, thank you for claiming your copy of the list building success. So one thing we did not create, I don't believe, is we did not upload this form properly. And it says here most users that grab list building success like you just did ended up getting this free tool as well. Now if you click on it, what we did here is I've set this link up to go to my FLS, free lead system from Power Lead System. So there's a great way to get into the Power Lead System right here. So I'm going to click on this because I don't think I've set this up because I just can't remember. So I apologize. Actually, no, I did do it. Okay, so that download is working. One thing that we also did talk about in getting this download to work, we talked about instead of having this as a download, have these as videos. And I need to think about doing that because it is a lot of work to do that. So we probably won't do that portion. But once they download it, they can go right to their download page and they can take a look at all the videos. I'll just show it to you. Go to downloads. Get This is right here. I'm going to unzip it. All right. I'm going to scroll down a little fast. I apologize if it's jumping around a little bit too much here. Okay, Get This one because I already downloaded it once before in the test. And here's the videos. Why you need a list, how to work with a list, picking an autoresponder, writing emails that get clicks. Doesn't everybody want to see that? And they can either watch this on a HTML or they can just click here and open it with Windows Media Player.
Let's talk a little bit about writing emails.
Okay, so there's all these different ways of being able to see it, and of course we can upload this onto any website that we want to upload it to, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Maybe we should have a page where people go to so that they can actually continue to go there. The more I think about it, the more I think I was probably right on doing that. So we will do that tomorrow. What I will do throughout the day today is I will upload these onto my Amazon account. Because that way that they're hidden and they're not seen. I'm not putting them up on YouTube because you really can't put these up on YouTube because everybody's going to see them. So what we'll do is we'll put these up on Amazon where they'll be in my personal account and people have to go to my personal website in order to see it. And that way, and as I mentioned this last week, what that does, let's see if I can bring up another product here, program. What that will do is I can then say something like this. Video 1. Sponsored by the free lead system. And then what I would do is I would highlight this and I would link it to my free lead account. Alright, and then I click on OK. And then hit enter, and then I'll put a bunch of X's here, and then I'm going to say something along the lines of video 2, sponsored by what's the video 2 is going to be sponsored by? Video 2 sponsored by let's see PLS Daily, right? Okay, let's see, PLS Daily, the live show, the live, daily show that starts at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I don't want to put EDT because it might be EST by the time people look at this. So we just highlight this one and we put a link in here. And that would be something like that, your link. I click on OK. Now, I am realizing as I'm doing this that there is a little bit of a problem here. These links are my links, and they're not your links. So we might need to figure out a way to either rotate these if we use them for the show, or we might not be able to do this at all. Basically, what I could do is I could create my own thank you page, where you guys can create your own thank you page if you wanted to do something like this, or edit my thank you page and have it redirected to your new thank you page. We'll go over that later, but I think that's probably the best thing. We'll create this thank you page like this with the videos on here, and it'll be your responsibility to edit these links and redirect the thank you page to your site. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense to you. So you can either use the generic thank you page that we have up there now, which is this one. Click here to download, or you can use the thank you page that the more detailed thank you page that we're going to create, and maybe we'll put a banner in here or something like that, right? Video 3. And maybe we'll say what video 3 actually is, which is picking an autoresponder, right? Now, this might be something that you might not want to have in here, because that's exactly what the power lead system is. It's an autoresponder on steroids, right? So you might not want to have that inside there. So all these things that we might want to talk about in terms of picking an autoresponder, you might not want that. We might want to can that. So I'll take a look at that and watch it and see if it makes any sense for us to have that in there. All right, just one more second here. I just needed to check that Skype message to make sure that it wasn't something to do with us in this room. All right, so let's. I'm going to go back to live and make sure that everybody is following me and understands where we're at, and see if anybody has any questions. So that's not what I wanted. Let's see if I can do that again. Alright. Okay, does anybody have any questions at this time to see how things are looking? Anybody have any questions? Okay, I'm going to go back to desktop sharing for a couple more seconds here, and then we will cut this episode a little short and finish everything out tomorrow. And then tomorrow, not only will we finish everything out, we're going to find some free safe lists that like direct downline builder and all these different free safe lists to help you out. Occasional lag develops. Yeah, Mike, I'll tell you when that happens. I know exactly what went wrong here, and I was thinking about that. There's no lag on the video recording that I'm doing, which is really good because this is going to be on a special page. But the lag that you are going to see is because I've been showing some videos, and when I show a video of my first page that I did, the opt-in page, that video eats up a lot of bandwidth because it's downloading and getting ready to show, and that eats up a lot of bandwidth, and that slows things down. So I apologize for that. All right, let's see if we can go back to desktop sharing, and I won't go to the front page. Okay, it looks like desktop sharing is active again, which is great. Make sure it's all set. All right. Okay, so right now everything's working out really well. I'm going to show you a website that I use. I'm not going to give you my affiliate link unless you want my affiliate link. I am an affiliate for it. I use a system called Traffic Zipper. And I'm going to show you why I use Traffic Zipper. And I'm going to hold on for a second because, again, there's a lot of video that automatically played in here, and because of that, sometimes that causes a delay. I use Traffic Zipper because what it does is it takes the my lists that I have. I've got certain safe lists that I use, and because I've got a bunch of safe lists that I use, I can't track them all. Traffic Zipper tracks all my safe lists. So let me give you an example. I use direct downline. Actually, let's see if I can show you my list. Okay, so for instance, here is, I use Add Cheever, I use Add Tactics, I use Direct Download, Downline Builder Direct, List Building Maximizer, List Joe. Some of them I'm a free member, some of them I'm a paid member. I use List Outbreak. I use the List Auction, Viral Ad Store, Viral Hosts, Viral URL. I use all of these different systems to grow my list, to try to take business away from these people and put them onto my list, and to teach them and everything, and to show them that what we have to offer is better than what they're doing now. And that's exactly what I want to do with the new funnel system that we're creating today. But I use Traffic Zipper again because I don't have enough time to log into AdCheever, send out an email, log into Ad Tactics, send out an email, log into Downline Direct Builder, and send out an email. This system knows when I can send out an email, and it sends it out automatically for me. The downside is that I put it on so much autopilot that I forget to change my email. So the emails that I have much of the time is the exact same email going out for 2-3 months. And that's what's been going on lately. So let me give you an example of that, of what I've sent over the last month or so. On 2/8, I sent out 21,000 emails, or 185, and they got 185 clicks. Now, typically, I get a click-through rate of about 3%, not at the low 1.5%. Now, the reason why it's been between 1 and 1.5%, or a little bit less than that in some instances, is that I've been sending out the same exact email over and over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the same emails over the last month. And it's getting a little repetitive, so I need to change these emails around. But basically, it'll send out all these emails, I get all these clicks, I get the click-through rate of what the click-through rate is, and I typically will get new leads every single time an email goes out. Now, I always get and every time I change the email around, for the next 2 or 3 weeks, I get more sign-ups and more click-through rates, and I've just been so busy I haven't been able to do that. So that's why I use this, but we're going to go directly to like a Downline Builder Direct and use this list building success page and use this thank you page and get people to sign up with us. All right, that's our main goal over the next couple of days, is to get this perfectly working and working perfectly so that when people do sign up under you, they are impressed. They not only do they get an email from you, but they get the download from you, and they get 5 emails from you, and we're going to try to make those 5 emails maybe like 25 or 30 emails so that they'll continue to receive stuff from us over and over again, so that when you do ask for money, they'll be more willing to open up that email and be more willing to send you money. Because it's all about the money, right? I hope you said yes in your mind on that. Okay, let me go home here. All right, we've been doing this for 30 minutes now. I'm going to cut it, again, I'm going to cut it a little bit short because tomorrow we have a longer presentation so we can complete everything and get things up and running. Hopefully you guys are going to get, I know you're going to love this list building success system, because all you need to do is one click, grab it, and promote it. And that's exactly what is so powerful about the Power Lead system. My name is Keith Carberry. Kaboom, kabang, ka-ching. Thank you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be more awake because, the time change really messes you up a little bit, doesn't it? All right, have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye. I said bye-bye. Why can't I still see myself? I don't understand.